Have you seen that replay, buddy?
All right, man, I'm done talking to you.
You can't be done talking to me right here facing me.
I back. Trust me, I back.
Dana! 60 G's, baby!
But I'm not impressed by your performance.
It's normal. Come on, guys. It's normal.
You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing.
I'm the man of the hour, Joe. Too sweet to be sour. What you see is what you get, and what you don't is better yet. I'm the women's pick. I'm the men's regret. And if you win against Chael Sonnen, you made a bad bet.
I don't have much left to say other than you have seen nothing yet.
What's happening, Fat We Show fans, Fat We Show people, them? We are back with another episode of Don't Stop Shakedown, and tonight I got my little bro, the Black Panther, Terence Balelo. How you doing, my bro? You good?
Bless, my brother. Ready to rock and roll. Let's get it. Good to be back on the show.
Yeah, man, let's get it. Salute to you. Salute to every single one of your coaches, everybody that's brought you up onto this point. We know you got a fight coming up that we're going to touch on later. But let me just ask you how you've been, how things has been going for you. And we had you on recently, and you said you had something in the pipeline. And it looks like what you got in the pipeline might just be ready to materialize in form of the fight that you got coming up, man. How you been, man? Talk to the people.
I've been blessed. I've been blessed. You know, training camp has been amazing. We're putting in the work. We got 2 more weeks. So less than 2 more weeks left. Just pushing, staying sharp, staying ready for a big challenge. A tough guy. I know he comes off a big loss, so he's gonna come out for redemption, and which makes him dangerous, but also makes me super dangerous as well. Because I'm gonna be sharp. But overall, blessed, healthy, strong, positive, ready to rock and roll, shock the world.
I like it, but I like it. I like when you're in that mindset, when you got that eye of the tiger ready to go, man, ready to go for the kill. And I love when Terence is in that mode. But right now, we see a lot of things that's been going on in the combat sports world at the moment, and I want to get your take on a couple of things. This one here interested me, right? I thought, you know what? There's no better person to get a take on with this one here, because let's play it and then get your take on it.
The UFC 325 weigh-ins, Aaron Toe attempted the old Daniel Cormier towel trick. He first weighed in at 122 pounds, but was caught resting his elbows on the curtain. When he re-weighed without the curtain, he came in at 129 pounds. Today, the UFC has officially released him. Aaron Toe posted this to his Instagram after the news broke. He wrote, "Made for war, not for rules," with a laughing crying emoji.
Brother, I've known you since you signed your first professional contract. And if you had the opportunity to go and fight for the UFC on a numbered event, UFC 325, and you go on there and you're doing towel tricks, bro, like I'd be disappointed. But from a fighter's point of view and somebody that wants to get to the UFC, what do you make of how nonchalant that brother Tao was, and not even doing what's necessary to make weight? Because I know how you take making weight very, very seriously.
It's super serious. It's super serious. That's the moment you get signed by the UFC, you must know that you have to have everything in order. Your dieting, your nutrition. You got to be dialed in mentally, emotionally, spiritually, because that's a huge opportunity that he just took away, not just from himself, but from me as well, as a flyweight that want to be in the UFC. So I'm sitting here watching that, and I was like, come on, bro. This is the opportunity of a lifetime, and you go out there and play with it. That's basically, that could have changed his life just performing under those bright lights in Australia. I believe it's from New Zealand, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He trains easy in them. So that's a big backlash for him. But yeah, in that situation, I would have just backed down and make sure I make that weight and just go out there and perform. But you never know what happened in the fight camp. He could have been sick, man. Could have been going through some stuff. But at the end of the day, when you sign the fight, you go out there, make the weight first. That's the biggest fight. Make that weight first. So I feel for him,
man.
but at the same time, I'm like,
I mean, the reason why it's hard for me to feel for him is the actual comments that he made in that video, that I'm made for fighting, not for rules. Like the rules comes with the fighting. You don't go into fighting without the rules. That's why the referee is there. That's why all the rules that you have to, the stuff that you have to do to get into the cage, which is cutting weight, doing media. There's a lot of rules that you guys have to deal with before even performing inside the cage, right?
So it's true, because he knows for a fact that once he signed with the UFC, as rules, even when he fought outside of the UFC as a professional, you gotta make weight. You cannot go in there and not make weight. And think it's just another thing, bro. You just lost the biggest opportunity of your life as a fighter. It could change your life. Just being in the UFC changes anyone's life. You get more sponsorships, you get more brand deals. You can become a huge superstar. UFC will back you if you're very vocal on the mic, if you're an entertainer. And the man is rolling with easy in them, and he just took away a huge opportunity for himself. So kudos to him. But
it's mad disappointing, man, to see a young talent that's been given the opportunity that, so that's what angered me the most, because I know there's so many people in this world, there's so many fighters in this world, there's so many fighters that would love to have an opportunity like that and run with it. People like yourself that's been looking and knocking and scratching everything you work for, is for you to get an opportunity like that, just to be able to fight in front of people. And he didn't even do the bare minimum of making weight, which is crazy to me. And the nonchalant attitude afterwards is
not even an apology to Dana and the UFC and the fans,
and his opponents, because that's disrespecting your, that's disrespecting your opponents as well. It's crazy. It's crazy to me, man. I don't understand it, but yeah, I just wanted, because I know this is something that how do you say it? That you have to go through as well, and you take seriously. So
it starts now for me. It starts now for me already.
It starts now for real. Yeah, man. But let's talk about this next one on here, and I want to get your takes on it. And people, if you're hearing any background noises, please bear with us. Terence is in the gym right now. He's in the gym, so he's just finished training in the gym. So apologies if you're hearing any background noises and stuff like that, man. It's because he's in the gym and people are moving around and doing stuff in the gym. Okay, we got this one right here. I want to get your take on this one, man. This one's actually funny to me, but yeah, we'll see.
Dana White recently stated that he is not interested in booking Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler at the White House event. Chandler says he would instead like to face Max Holloway there for the BMF title, if Holloway defeats Charles Oliveira at UFC 326. If Oliveira wins, a matchup with Chandler would seem unlikely, as Chandler has already lost to him twice. In an interview with MMA Junkie, Chandler said, "I got my eye on that one, man. I think Max gets the win. I think Oliveira is coming off a pretty devastating knockout and turned around real quick, jumped into another training camp. I got my eye set on that BMF belt if Max wins. It is history. It is a one-of-one type event. It will never happen again. Could never happen again, probably."
Right. As we see there with Chandler, he's still trying to get that fight with Conor. We've been waiting forever for this fight. We don't even think that fight was hard. Dana's even tired of bringing this fight up. So he's now turned his attention to Max Holloway now, because he's already lost to Oliveira. How viable do you think he gets a chance to fight somebody like Max Holloway if Max Holloway is able to defeat Oliveira?
I think Chandler should actually get back into the winning column. no this. Chandler's in UFC. He has more followers than me. Everyone knows him. In order for him to get a title shot, basically BMF title shot against Max, he's got to win at least 1 or 2 fights, big ones. And for him saying that Charles came up a knockout loss, Charles turned around quickly. He lost against Ilya, but he beat Cameron. Cameron's a good fighter, high level.
Yeah.
High level. And Charles just ran him over within 2 rounds. So I think Chandler should actually maybe get a fight Hooker, fight Dan Hooker. Hooker called you out. So I think that fight makes sense now for him to get back in the win column, beat Hooker maybe again, and then maybe call out Max Holloway. Because after this fight, I think if Max wins, I love Max, I love Charles. It's really a coin flip for me. But if Max wins, you never know. Max might be knocking on the door for that undisputed belt. You never know after Chandler and Ilya sorts things out. If Charles wins, Charles might call out the champ as well at that time. So it's a difficult situation right now. But I think it's a fun fight, fan-friendly one, and I'm excited for that fight next against Charles. They both in the prime. They both fathers. They're ready to rock and roll. So yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it as well, man. We've got this next one here, and this one here. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it. I hear your take on this one here, but this was fun.
Keep them coming.
Daniel Cormier advises Justin Gaethje to not play the Max Holloway point-down game with Ilia Topuria.
Is there going to be a situation where they come to the center ring like Gaethje and Holloway and just throw levers?
Let's go.
Justin Gaethje is my friend. I'm gonna tell him don't do that with Ilia Topuria, man. You can't do that with him.
Yeah.
He hit so hard. When him and Charles Oliveira were fighting,
Yeah.
by the time Charles Oliveira hit the ground, he was already sleeping, man. So Ilia hit him 2 to 3 times on the way down. So like before he even hit the ground, Ilia hit him with the right hand. By the time Charles is like knocked out and falling backwards, Ilia done hit him with an uppercut. He hit him with another right hand, and then some guys actually, you fall down, they do like that. The referee like, hey man, it's over. Ilia jump on you. He hit you with a couple.
DC also spoke about the time Conor McGregor called him a ghetto hillbilly years ago. He says he actually wanted to slap Conor.
You called Dustin a hillbilly. Dustin and I are from the same hometown. Does that make me a hillbilly? Conor, listen, before you answer this, you remember how much bigger I am than you.
You're a ghetto hillbilly, I call you.
I said, oh my God.
Wow.
I wanted to slap him.
I know you wanted to.
But he was small, right? I can't get him. He a 45 pounder. I'm a heavyweight.
Yeah.
I wanted to slap him, man.
Wow.
He said, you a ghetto hillbilly. That was the one. I want to slap him.
That hit home right there.
Because I am from the ghetto, too. I was like, oh, I know.
And you from Louisiana.
It don't matter. I was like, man, no matter how many.
Oh, this is funny, man. But we got two categories of clips right there. As a fighter yourself, when you get to the end of a round or near the end of a fight, we see Max Holloway do it with Justin. We see Max, and they say, "Yeah, last 10 seconds, let's throw it down." Have you done that in training before? Let me ask. Is this something you've done in training before?
I actually went into that mode when we did Shark Tank about 2 weeks ago, and I got into that mode where I was like, "Let's go, mano." I just had to let's go, and I just had to step in with my training partner. And
both of you just threw lever for what?
Just lever. I think it's when you like in that mode, when you just in that mode, you're just in there, you're dead tired, and you're like, okay, we got 10 seconds left. The session for the day is done after this 10 seconds, so let's scrap. Let's see what you got, mano and mano.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I might do it in a fight one day.
Oh my God. You're going to give me a fucking heart attack, man. Right, check this. Let me tell you, do you think, because like DC was just saying about Justin there, he said Justin's my friend. So he's saying this from a place of love and looking out for Justin. Do you think he's giving him a good advice in terms of maybe you can do that Emmanuel shit, but you got to do it with the right person as well? And Ilya in the one. Ilya is not the one to do that with.
Ilya sharp. Ilya is one of the sharpest boxers in the UFC, especially close range. He's short, stocky. He can get in there with that body shots, uppercuts. Might end it with a hook as well. But I think that's good advice from DC. And I think Gaethje won't do it again because he saw what happened in the next fight. So I think Gaethje won't do it. Gaethje going to be, if they have to, Ilya has to fight this year, I think Gaethje will come up more smarter. He won't do the point down thing, and I think it's a scrappy fight. It's a real scrappy fight. I'm excited for that one as well, but I won't play that point down with Ilya if I was Gaethje as well.
Yeah, man, because look, Ilya is one of those guys. For me, he carries a boatload of power. He doesn't telegraph. There's no wind up to it. There's no, you don't even see it. You don't telegraph nothing, and he's carrying shitload of power that can turn your lights out at any time. And to go and do Emmanuel, El Centre, point down in the middle, 10 seconds with somebody like Ilya, you are asking for big trouble, right? And I don't know. But what did you make of Conor? Because I know how much you love Conor. Conor, being one of your inspirations into the sport. What do you think of him calling DC a ghetto hillbilly?
Stand your base. I think it was just a little bit of banter. I feel like DC had to knew like Conor's gonna come back with a good counter.
Yeah,
you can't ask Conor a question like that. He's gonna come back with a good one. So I think it was just all banter. It was just all laughter. Yeah. And I don't think DC would have slept him. I don't think so. It was just more banter, having a laugh. Because Conor is very he's just a smooth guy. You can't trash talk with Conor. He's gonna have counters coming at you. He's like Chael Sonnen. Quick, fast, bro.
Yeah, man. He's really good when it comes to those stuff, man. Absolutely brilliant when it comes to those stuff. And even you yourself on the mic, though, you're not bad, man. You're not bad on the mic, man. You know what I mean? I see you working on it, but you're not bad on the mic. You're not bad on the mic, man. You know what I mean? Especially on your post-fight promo, man. We love to see those. There's another one here, last one here before we talk about your fight, and then we're gonna get your take on the fight here. But this one here is actually a funny one as well. But let's get your take on this one. Let's go.
Khabib Nurmagomedov still hasn't unblocked Rampage Jackson on social media. In an interview last night, Rampage said Khabib still hasn't unblocked me. Honestly, I would block me too. I say some crazy stuff on social media. Khabib is very religious, and I'm probably not the type of person he should be following or looking at my content. So I'm not mad at him about it. I just thought it was weird because I never said anything about him before he blocked me. Now, Rampage said he's not sure of the exact reason why Khabib blocked him, but when he appeared on Matan's podcast last year, here's what he had to say.
Khabib blocked me on Instagram years ago before I even met him, so I don't see him doing any business with me.
Why did he do that?
I have no idea. I never said. Maybe because of my personality, because I say some stuff and he's very religious.
Did you call him any slurs or something?
I think I probably pronounced his name wrong.
How did you pronounce his last name?
I think I pronounced him Khabib the Runoff.
I think that's why he blocked you.
Do you think so?
That would be my...
Rampage, man. Look, I love Rampage. Rampage was one of my favorite fighters coming up. You know what I mean? It's crazy shit. In the Ultimate Fighter. The journeys and the wars we had with Rashad Evans. Rampage was one of the baddest guys to step in the cage. But going to Habib, and he said they call him a Habib runoff.
You can't do that. You can't say stuff like that. And Khabib is not gonna block you. My man is locked in. Khabib is he's a strict guy. He's focused. He's gonna block you. Yeah, he's gonna block your ass. He don't care.
You know, and we know Rampage is a very, very playful guy. So he's a streamer nowadays. He does loads of streaming, and a lot of the crazy shit that he does in streaming, it's probably good that Khabib blocks him, because Rampage does some wild shit on the internet. Some wild shit on the internet. It's not even stuff I can talk about on here without getting demonetized and stuff like that. But like, it's crazy what Rampage be doing on the streams. But look, big up to Rampage for what he done in the sport. Khabib as well for what he done in the sport. But like you said, Khabib is so serious that, you know, you can't call him, because these people don't appreciate their names being made a mockery of, or making a joke out of their names, or even swearing at them, or things like that. You know what I mean? If you say motherfucker to them, they take it literally like you're saying they sleep with their mom, rather than what the term actually means. You know, they take everything.
Rip their head off.
You know what I'm trying to say? They take that shit seriously, like seriously. So fair play to Khabib for not you know, letting Rampage play with his name like that, man. You know what I mean? So brother, you have a fight coming up. I'm gonna put the banner up here, and everybody can see we got Kleber Sinsusu there. Terence is gonna be squaring up with him in the cage, and this time is the EFC Legacy Series. The Legacy Series is what EFC is coming up with, and they got, you know, a number of guys coming from Brazil that's going to be on there, and this is the one that they've paired up with Terence. Terence, can you tell us some of what you know about this guy, how you've been preparing for this guy, who's been helping you with your preparation, and you know, what are you on the main card? What part of the event are you on the EFC when we go live on the day?
Yeah, so obviously EFC called me, like, I think it was last year, November. I was actually scheduled, not scheduled, but I was actually getting ready for a fight. I was getting ready for a fight, and I got an offer overseas, and I was trying to train for that one for January, and EFC came with this opportunity. I was like, Cape Town, Grand West, say less, let's do it. And obviously they said they're going to look for opponents overseas, and they got Cleverson in December. They told me, like, it might be Cleverson. So I was like, oh, cool. He comes off a devastated loss against Willie at EFC 123 when we fought the Brazilians. He fought against Willie van Rooyen. So yeah, so I knew it's a tough challenge, because men's coming off a knockout loss like that, you really just want to redeem yourself, you know. You want to come back to South Africa, come back to UFC, show them, like, listen, I'm about that life. What happened probably in his head is like a lucky shot from Willie, but which makes him dangerous, to be honest. And I even spoke about it with coaches. Then we sat down, we were like, this guy's actually dangerous. People think, oh, Terence is going to walk over this guy just because I make my fights look so easy. But he's a dangerous opponent. I give him much respect for taking the fight against like a sharp striker like myself, a great wrestler like myself, a great grappler like myself, just a full-on MMA fighter. I evolved in my IQ's of charts, so much respect for him for taking this fight. Like I said, he's coming in dangerous, but that even makes me more dangerous, Ola. More sharp, more prepared, and ready for any scenario. On the mat, on the feet, against the cage, in the clinch, wherever. He's short. He's a stocky guy. He's got some flashy stuff in there in his style. So I've been training a lot with some good grapplers, especially for the shorter guys. More so. I can't give a lot of information, but we're working out on the grappling as well. Obviously, my wrestling, just to mix it up in there as well. But everything has been going smoothly. I got some good training partners that's been pushing me day in, day out. My coaches has been on lock as well. Coach Hayden, shout out. Coach
Hayden.
Shout out to just the 420 Doctor. Shout out to House of Combat. CBT Wrestling for MMA, Good at Wrestling Club, for just allowing me to come out and showcase my skill set using their beautiful facilities. And just everyone on the journey, Ola, that's been supporting me. It's like giving back to them now. It's giving back to you guys, the Fight Big Show as well. That's why I
Thank
took this
you.
opportunity, fighting in Grand West to just get close to home, be with my family. It's just a 2-hour drive for those who can come. My grandparents won't be there, my mom won't be there, my sister won't be there. They got some things going on. They don't like to see me fight actually because they're probably not coming to be there live, but they'll be watching. So that means a lot. The team will be there, obviously. Everyone's gonna come out from Johannesburg and showing love to me and Zondi. And so yeah, it's a beautiful card. I'm excited to fight the guy like Cleverson. Obviously, changed with the Pitbull brothers at that gym. But at the end of the day, it's me and him in there all out. Like I could be saying, if it has to go to Emmanuel, let's do it. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to shock the world. And another W for Black Panther. Let's get it.
Oh, come on! I'm so excited about this fight. We've been waiting for a while to see you compete in the Hex again, and it'll be nice to see you back in the X, because when the X is one of the places where we see you come alive, where we see you, just be yourself and express yourself in the true, being a true mixed martial arts that you are. How can people support your journey? How can people help you out? How can people really follow what you're doing? Where do you want people to come and find you and support what you do? For those that don't know.
Yeah, just go on IG, follow your boy on IG, Black Panther 125_RSA. Obviously my links for my Facebook is on there as well, on my Instagram. I don't
You've
have
also
Twitter.
been rocking your TikTok as well. Your TikTok as well.
T-Man _2.0. That's for the TikTok. So I'm just out there grinding, trying to grow myself, not just as a professional fighter, but also as a guy on the social media, because you need that following, you need that backing. And inshallah we get a UFC call up this year. That's what I'm focused on. I'm locked in on getting that UFC call up. 2 weeks notice, 1 week notice, 5 days. I'm ready. So first things first, 26th of Feb, Grand West, EFC, Knox Legacy Series. Let's make it happen, Grand West. We're going to pull out for the Mother City. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. And as you've heard, people, he's trying to get that UFC call up. It don't matter what notice he gets. He's going to get there and make weight, unlike Tao from New Zealand. Yeah.
Tao's going to call me out now. Tao's going to call me out.
You know what I mean? It's going to get there and make weight, unlike Tao, man. But big up yourself, Black Panther. Thank you so much for your time. I know you've been working so hard in the gym today. And you're in preparation for your fight, but I just wanted to get you in before your fight, and hopefully after your fight, we'll be able to get you back on here so you can tell the people how the fight went, and bring the victory back on the Fight Week show. We would love that very much.
Of course, man. Shout out to the Fight Week show. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Let's get it. Let's go. And then people, make sure if you're watching on live or on playback, you're following the Fight Week show. We got Crossover MMA, S-Dogs MMA, MMA Normally, Head Kick Pod, that's Yao. You got Gut Check from Terence over here. You know what I mean? We got the Rambling Dad, Aggie the Kraken. You know what I mean? Aggie's been doing some crazy shit. He's submitting 95-year-old people, 12-year-old people. You know, where anyone can get it from Aggie. You know what I mean? Well, shout out to my brother Aggie the Kraken, man. That brother's crazy. And shout out to our boy Hotso as well, Hotso Ramopo. Big up to that brother. Everybody that's involved on the EFC Knox Legacy series. Salute to all of those guys. And yeah, we would love to have you back when this fight is said and done.
Sure,
yeah, man.
I'm more there for the family. More there for the family.
100%. And yeah, people, we are gonna wrap it up right here. Salute to my boy, my little bro, Black Panther, Terence Balelo. Shout out to you. And up onto the next video. Hasta la vista. We're out, people. Salute. Big love.
Hey guys, this is John Anik from the UFC. You're watching the Fight Week Show. Please subscribe. Not now, but right now. Subscribe to the Fight Week Show. We'll see you guys on the road soon.